Welcome, seekers of the profound truths hidden within the universe. Today we embark on an exploratory journey into the concepts of harvest and ascension as delineated in the Law of One. This body of channeled material, also known as the raw material, is a series of conversations with a supposed extraterrestrial entity named Ra who provides insights into the spiritual laws that govern our universe. The Law of One, in overview. The Law of One teachings, conveyed through LLL research by channeler Carla Ruckert, with the help of Don Elkins and Jim McCarty, form a philosophical framework that presents unity as the fundamental nature of the universe. According to Ra, all things, all life, and all people are interconnected parts of a single infinite entity known as the One Infinite Creator. Our understanding and acceptance of this interconnectedness are crucial in our spiritual evolution. What is the concept of harvest? In the context of the Law of One, harvest refers to a transitional period during which beings are assessed based on their spiritual maturity, readiness, and orientation. This period correlates with the end of a major cycle of 25,000 years, known as One Great Cycle. At the end of this cycle, beings have the opportunity to graduate to a higher density of consciousness. 1. Density and spiritual evolution. According to Ra, existence is structured into different densities or levels of consciousness. The third density, our current state, is particularly crucial because it is the density of choice. Beings in this density decide their path toward either service to others or service to self, which are polarizations that dictate their spiritual progression. 2. The criteria for harvest. The harvest is essentially a mechanism for sorting entities based on their vibrational alignment and readiness to advance to the fourth density. The key criteria for harvest involve the degree of an entity's orientation towards service to others, positively polarized, or service to self, negatively polarized. To be eligible for harvest to fourth density, one must have developed at least a 51% dedication to service to others or a 95% dedication to service to self. Ascension, moving to higher consciousness. Ascension in the Law of One is synonymous with the transition from one density to another, more spiritually advanced density. It is a natural evolutionary step that provides new challenges and opportunities for soul growth. 1. The process of ascension. This transition is not merely metaphysical, but involves an enhancement of understanding, perception, and the ability to utilize love and wisdom in everyday life. It represents a shift from self-awareness to group awareness, from individualism to collectivism as a reflection of our spiritual maturity. 2. Implications of ascension. Ascending to a higher density involves profound changes in perception and capabilities. Entities become more aware of thoughts and feelings of others and experience an enhanced sense of connectedness with all life. It is a shift toward a more holistic and integrated perception of reality. The mechanics of harvest. Understanding the mechanics of harvest requires delving into the subtle energies and vibrations that influence this process. The Law of One suggests that the Earth, or Gaia, as a sentient being itself, is also undergoing its own evolution and plays a critical role in the harvest of its inhabitants. 1. Planetary influence. As Earth transitions from third to fourth density, the vibrational energies of the planet shift. This shift affects all beings residing on the planet, offering them energies that can either accelerate their personal growth or catalyze their resistance, depending on their alignment and readiness for transition. 2. The role of free will. Central to the Law of One is the principle of free will. The harvest respects this universal law, meaning that no entity is forced to ascend or transition. Instead, each soul's free will choice regarding their personal evolution and polarization dictates their path in the harvest. 3. Harvest and global events. The Law of One suggests that surrounding the time of harvest, there may be global events, both physical and metaphysical, that serve as catalysts for spiritual awakening and decision-making. These events are opportunities for souls to demonstrate their chosen polarization. Challenges of harvest. The path to harvest is not without its challenges. Entities in the third density face numerous obstacles that test their resolve, compassion, and dedication to their chosen path of polarization. 1. Moral and ethical testing. Throughout the third density, entities encounter situations that test their moral and ethical compasses. These tests are essential for demonstrating a consistent choice towards service to others or service to self. 2. The veil of forgetting. One of the unique aspects of the third density is the veil of forgetting, which obscures the true spiritual nature and interconnectedness of all things. Overcoming this veil, remembering one's true identity, and consciously choosing a path significantly contribute to one's readiness for harvest. 3. Distractions and materialism. The third density is characterized by a heavy focus on materialism, which can distract entities from their spiritual growth. Overcoming these distractions and focusing on inner development is crucial for those aiming to ascend. Ascension and its impact on individual and collective consciousness. As entities move into higher densities, their impact on both individual and collective consciousness becomes profound and far-reaching. 1. Enhanced perceptual abilities. In the fourth density, entities are believed to gain abilities that transcend our current understanding of physics and reality. This includes telepathy, deeper empathy, and a more profound connection with other entities in the environment. 2. Collective consciousness. Fourth density beings operate more as a collective rather than as individuals. This shift reflects a greater alignment with the law of one, as the illusion of separation between self and others diminishes. 3. Service to others as a way of life. For those who ascend through service to others, this path becomes not just a choice, but a way of life. Their actions and decisions are naturally aligned with the highest good of all, rather than individual desires. Practical applications of harvest and ascension principles. While the concepts of harvest and ascension may seem esoteric, they hold practical implications for personal spiritual practice and everyday life. Understanding these principles can help individuals align their actions with their spiritual goals. 1. Daily practice and meditation. Regular meditation and mindfulness practices can help individuals tune into higher frequencies and prepare for ascension. These practices enhance self-awareness and the ability to remain centered amidst life's challenges, fostering a service to others orientation. 2. Living with intention. By living each day with the intention to serve others, individuals can align themselves more closely with the positive polarization necessary for ascension. This includes acts of kindness, empathy, and genuine concern for the well-being of others. 3. Community and relationships. Building community and fostering relationships based on mutual support and understanding are crucial. These social structures mirror the interconnectedness and unity taught in the law of one, helping individuals and groups to evolve together. Philosophical implications of harvest. The concept of harvest not only addresses the destiny of individual souls, but also poses significant philosophical questions about the nature of existence in the universe. 1. Ethical considerations. The criteria for harvest, focusing on service to others or service to self, raise ethical questions about the nature of good and evil, altruism, and selfishness. These considerations challenge individuals to think deeply about their values and the consequences of their actions. 2. The problem of suffering. In the law of one, suffering is often seen as a catalyst for growth. The philosophical perspective provided helps individuals to view their challenges as opportunities for spiritual development and to understand the role of free will in shaping their experiences. 3. The nature of reality. The law of one's teachings about densities and the illusion of separation challenge conventional views on reality. This encourages a reevaluation of how we perceive the world and our place within it, fostering a more holistic and integrated worldview. Ascension and its broader impact on society. As individuals ascend, their transformation can have a ripple effect on society and global consciousness. 1. Cultural shifts. As more individuals orient themselves towards service to others, societal values may shift towards greater emphasis on cooperation, community, and compassion. This could lead to significant changes in how societies are structured and how resources are allocated. 2. Technological and environmental harmony. Higher density beings are believed to live in harmony with their environment. This principle could inspire innovative technologies and practices that are sustainable and environmentally friendly, promoting a balance between technological advancement and ecological stewardship. 3. Global unity. The ultimate lesson of the Law of One is the realization of universal unity. As this understanding spreads, it could help dissolve national, racial, and cultural barriers, fostering a global sense of identity and purpose. Conclusion. Embracing the journey of Harvest and Ascension. As we draw our exploration of Harvest and Ascension from the Law of One to a close, we find ourselves not at the end, but at a new beginning. The journey towards spiritual evolution is ongoing, deeply personal, and universally interconnected. By understanding and integrating the teachings of the Law of One, we open ourselves to profound transformations that transcend the physical and permeate every aspect of our consciousness. Reflecting on our path, the teachings of Harvest and Ascension challenge us to reflect deeply on our path and purpose. They ask us to consider not just who we are, but who we aspire to become. The choice of polarization, service to others versus service to self, is not merely philosophical. It's a daily practice that shapes every interaction and decision. Commitment to growth. Committing to spiritual growth requires courage, perseverance, and most importantly, heart. It's about finding balance in our lives in alignment with our higher selves. This process is about more than preparing for a cosmic event. It's about evolving in a way that enhances our understanding, compassion, and love for all existence. Unity and diversity. Finally, the Law of One teaches us that while we may appear separate, we are all integral parts of the one infinite Creator. This recognition doesn't diminish our individuality. Rather, it enhances the richness of our collective experience. In our diversity, there is unity, and in our unity, there is infinite potential to create, grow, and ascend. Invitation to continue the journey. As you continue on your path, remember that each moment is an opportunity to live intentionally, to choose love over indifference and unity over division. The journey of Harvest and Ascension is not just about reaching a destination, but about how we evolve along the way. And may your path be filled with light, love, and the endless pursuit of wisdom. Thank you for exploring these profound concepts with me. May your journey be as enlightening as it is fulfilling.